9 a.m. in the IDS Center's Crystal Court. By Hollywood standards, it was a modest affair. Jim Brooks, Dave Davis, and Lynn Ephraim were there, and a film crew from the Minneapolis production house of Countryman Clank. Cameraman Harry Allen, 1 assistant cameraman, 1 electrician, 3 grips, 1 production assistant, and 1 still photographer. And close to 1,000 pounds of film gear. And a hairdresser, and a makeup man from California. And so many curious bystanders, you had to wonder if there was anybody in downtown Minneapolis who'd actually reported to work this morning. And of course, Mary Tyler Moore was there too.
Keeps them in a good humor.
Get ready, go. Seize it. Go in. Good, and cut. Okay, thank you. Okay, ready? Action. Go. Down. Easy, easy, good. Okay. And cut. How was that? Okay, now can we just get 1 set shot here?
For 37-year-old Dave Davis, directing is just a hobby now, but it's how he got his start 12 years ago on a television show called Dobie Gillis.
You want to look in the camera and tell me? Yeah. So there I was at 25 directing, and they couldn't believe it. I mean, if you think I look young now, they couldn't believe it. Who is that kid? Jesus, I can't see a thing in there. Just walk straight on through, okay?
42-year-old Lynn Ephraim has had a lot of experience dealing with crowds on location, but this trip may prove to be his toughest test yet.
If you have a lot of people and you have to make them do things they don't want to do, move away from something they're interested in seeing, or cooperate with you by giving you movement or keeping them moving when they want to stand still, the best way is really to establish eye contact with 1 or 2 people and get them started, and others will follow.
Great. Thank you very much. Try to space yourselves out so we aren't all moving in a solid flank. So just so that if there's 2 or 3, take your own timing. You know, like in a building, they aren't walking like an army. Okay?
If you ever noticed, a good traffic cop doesn't just wave people when things get tough. He'll blow his whistle and point at 1 particular car. The man moves because he's been singled out, and things will start to flow. If he just waves the hands, nothing happens.
Lynn, why don't you and the crew and the guys be sitting at those tables so at least we could see other people at the railing?
Okay, fine.
Scene number 4, Mary and her date having lunch in the Crystal Court's Gallery restaurant. The man posing as her date is, in reality, Grant Tinker, president of MTM Enterprises. He also happens to be Mary Tyler Moore's husband.
Okay. More animation, Mary. Zoom in.
It was Grant Tinker who, 4 years ago, hired Jim Brooks, along with Alan Burns, to produce the Mary Tyler Moore Show.
I think of myself as a writer, because a writer is made a producer because he's a writer, and if he forgets he's a writer, you really end up in trouble. I mean, you start to think that you are that person who wears suits, and somebody really would give you a living wage for what you do aside from writing, and they wouldn't. I mean, I'd starve to death if I couldn't write. Well, maybe not so much anymore. I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
That's it. Cut.